Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right. Episode 196, I think. We're on episode 196. This episode is featuring Lennon, all right? But it started out here just featuring Lennon ensembles. But what ended up happening was I ended up wanting to use 4 Lennon suits. So we're going to end up having to have 2 Lennon episodes. All right. I'm not exactly sure yet if the following episode, which I'm pretty sure is episode 197, I'm not sure if that episode is going to be a continuation of Lennon. But definitely before the summer is done, we're going to have a second Lennon episode. All right. So that said, this particular episode will be featuring Lennon suiting. All right. Now, Lennon being a spring, summer fabric. This is going to be a spring, summer inspired suiting. So everything that you'll see today will obviously, again, like I said, featuring Lennon, but everything will be incorporated to how you can pull off various suits during the spring and summer months. All right. And obviously, to a certain degree, what you could actually wear these suits for, or, whatever type of event or outing these suits may be appropriate for. All right. So 3 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing makes 4. Now, this ensemble you've seen before. All right. You've seen this ensemble recently. It was on a rig at the time. Now you're seeing it on me. All right. Start with the purple label Fire Flower, the Fire Flower espadrilles. All right. The Bosworth espadrilles. Beautiful hues here. Beautiful spring, summer hues. Floral design. Fire flowers, hibiscus, all that good stuff, man. All those tropical florals on this particular shoe. This is a purple label espadrille. All right. No socks. Matter of fact, there aren't any socks in this episode. Now there are 2 rigs. So out of the 4 ensembles, there are 2 that you actually could wear socks. But I decided I didn't want any socks with those particular ensembles, but socks could be worn. All right. No socks. The Polo Blue Label modern slim fit linen suit. All right. Rugby Royal. All right. Rugby Royal slim fit pants. No belt loops. They do have adjustable side straps. Okay, but you want to make sure that you get this suit in your proper sizing, because there are no belt loops. All right, so you have a little bit of wiggle room to play with as far as whether you are in between the size. Like you might be a 35 and maybe they have a 34 or 36. You could possibly go with the 36 if you're a true 35. Use the adjustable straps on either side and you can probably get it to fit perfectly. But just be careful with that. All right. The suit jacket, again, Rugby Royal. All right. It is 2 button, dual vented in the back. All right. Beautiful lines with this suit. All right. It is a slim fit. So again, if you're one of those tweener sizes, you may want to go up a size as far as your suit jacket. But it's a beautiful hue. Very it's linen. It's 100% linen. But I have a couple of linen suits that are actually just a tad bit lighter in weight, but this is still, the material is 100% linen. It's breathable, all that good stuff, man. It's still perfect for spring, summer. All right. And then I did the Purple Label work shirt, pocket on the left and right chest, same fire flower, tropical floral print pattern throughout the shirt. I did a ascot also in an orange, a fire orange. All right, so bright popping colors here, man. Inzuri accessories, bracelets, trooper, aviator, sunglasses. All right, for to keep the sun out of your eyes outdoors, and they work perfectly with the entire ensemble. Great accessory for this entire ensemble. Now, fragrance of the ensemble, I went with excuse me, I went with Supreme Cashmere. All right. I almost feel like, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I almost feel like I went with this fragrance last week. I really do. But I'm going with it this week just because the lightness of this flavor, the lightness of the notes in Supreme Cashmere, to me, out of the three Supremes, this is, to me, one of the most luxurious. All right. Oud and leather are a tad more macho than cashmere, but cashmere is more luxurious. All right. And I just felt like with this ensemble and with the ensembles that we put on the rigs here today, the more luxurious, soft-noted, yet long-lasting Supreme Cashmere will be the perfect fragrance. And like I said, without me even going back to look before starting to record, I just said, man, bump it. I'm going with Cashmere again. All right. But if I went with it last week, so be it. But Supreme Cashmere is the fragrance of the ensemble and the fragrance of this episode. All right. Out of some of the Ralph Lauren fragrances that will work, if you don't want to go with Supreme, or if you don't have Supreme Cashmere, Purple Label would work. Red Rush or the new Polo Red, the Parfum, both of those would work. You could do one of the Polo Sports. I would probably say it's a little too casual. It's a little too casual for this episodes. It may work on the next Lennon episode. But on this particular episode where we're featuring all linen suits, it's just those Polo Sport fragrances are just a little too casual for my taste, as well as any of the blues. They're just a little too casual. I think you need something a little more sophisticated. All right. But without any further ado, man, y'all ready? Me too. Man, let's go. Our first look, we went full on linen, just like with the look I'm wearing. All right. The suit, the shoes, the shirt, all linen. All right. The only thing that's not linen is our neckwear. All right. Our bow tie. And of course our shades. But this ensemble is actually one of my favorite ensembles for spring and summer that I have yet to actually wear out of the house. I wore it in an episode this time last year, I think it was. But I have yet to wear this ensemble outside of the house. No particular reason, just as you all know, I'm not a huge fan of spring and summer, so I don't go outside of the house as much in the warm weather months. All right. But that may change here soon. Who knows? That said, this is a great ensemble. I really love the fact that even though this is a form of suiting, right? This is a really lightweight linen. This linen is lighter than what I'm wearing, right? And then I like the dressiness, almost overly dressy, overtly dressiness of the dress shirt. Like the dress shirt is almost over the top, too dressy for this ensemble, but it finds its way to work. All right, we made it work here. All right, but let's start at the bottom. This ensemble is a no sock ensemble because espadrilles. All right, pulled out the Madras espadrilles, Polo Blue Label. All right, it's the matching Madras to this suit here. All right, just a beautiful plaid Madras pattern with navy and ruby red being your base colors here. All right, there is a little bit of green, there's a little bit of gold, and there is definitely white implemented into this Madras pattern. All right, no socks obviously because they're espadrilles. As you scroll up, 8.5-inch inseamed suit shorts. All right, no alterations were done here. This is exactly how these came when I made the purchase. All right, suit shorts, they have 1.5 inch cuff to them that puts them at 8.5 inches. Okay, there is no belt loops, just like the overwhelming majority of Polo Blue Label or Purple Label suits. The matching suit jacket is single vented. All right, it's a single vented 3-button suit jacket. Like I said, lightweight linen, 100% linen. Same Madras plaid pattern as the shorts and the shoes. All right, our dress shirt is an estate collared dress shirt. All right, it's a club collar. Okay, and the shirt is linen. All right, 100% linen, rugby royal, white club collar, pointed club collar, spread collar, estate dress shirt. All right, and just to add to the whimsicalness of this entire look, we went with a bow tie. All right, a squared bow tie, gold with navy and white stripes. All right, now to finish this look off, if you wanted to, I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before, but my straw fedora has the same band, the same Madras band as this suit and matching espadrilles. So we could finish the look off with that. Okay. If you have, I do, I have a cream baker's cap. I could go that route if I wanted to. But this, like I said, this entire look is perfect for any type of outing where being whimsical, being blatantly stylish is celebrated. All right, so if you have any type of event that you will be attending this summer, this type of look would be perfect for that event. So that could be a wedding, right? That could be some type of outdoor cocktail party. All right, if you were attending or participating in a croquet match, perfect type of ensemble for that. This will be perfect for a croquet match. Anything along those lines, though, if, like I said, some type of event where being in your face, stylish is celebrated, then this ensemble would be perfect for that. Now, even me, right? Someone who I pretty much wear what I want to wear. Even me, I wouldn't wear this for a Saturday outing, running a few errands, maybe going to have I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. If I did, for, let's say the reason was I just wanted to wear it and I knew I wasn't going anywhere else this summer and I was just going out on a Saturday, I would probably change the shirt to something a little a little less dressy, right? Maybe a solid pink linen shirt, right? Maybe no neckwear. Yeah, I would do that if it was just like, you know what, I want to wear that linen short suit. I want to wear that. I change my shirt, no neckwear, and I could do that for something routine, like going out on a Saturday, like I said, just, hanging out or whatever. But if we talking a cocktail party or an outdoor wedding during the spring or summer months, something like that, this is a perfect ensemble for those type of outdoor events. Now, our next look is not only the most laid back look of this episode, but as far as linen suits go, this is the most laid back suit that I own. All right. That said, I did 3 at one time. I did a cream one, this Rugby Royal one, and this navy one. This was the one that was a must-have. All right. This was the one that was a must-have because to me, it was just a very smart looking suit, right? And it was a smart purchase. It's almost like having a navy blue suit, or better yet, right, having a navy blue suit, having a gray suit, having a black suit, having a navy blue blazer with gold buttons is something that's kind of like any man that considers style should have one in his arsenal. I almost feel that way about this suit. All right, 100% linen, double-breasted, modern fit, slim fit, navy blue suit. All right, 100% linen, beautiful silhouette, very sleek, smart lines. All right, no shoulder. All right, which is sometimes, more often than not, very rare for double-breasted. All right, unless it's purple label. Otherwise, blue label, green label. More often than not, you're gonna have some type of shoulder. This one does not. All right. Let's start at the bottom though. This is a great look. Navy blue collis linen slippers. All right. Solid. No motif on the vamp, nothing. Just a nice, simple, yet elegant, clean pair of collis purple label slippers. All right. Except for these are not collis velvet. These are not collis wool. These are not even collis needlepoint. These are collis linen. All right. Linen slippers. No socks, but if you wanted to, you could wear socks. Absolutely. I have worn this suit once already, and at that time I did wear socks. All right, scroll up. We have a nice pair of navy slim fit suit trousers. All right, a nice pair of navy slim fit suit trousers. I wish that they would have put buttons for braces in the waist, but they did not. But there are no belt loops or anything like that for this particular blazer. Okay, I mean these particular suit trousers. All right, again 100% linen. The double-breasted suit jacket, 6-on-2 configuration. All right. Peaked lapels, dual vented in the back. Again, 100% linen. All right. Black buttons so that we keep that subtle look to the suit. Right. It would have almost ruined this if it had gold buttons. In my opinion, it would have almost ruined it. So I'm glad that is not the case. All right. I went with a performance fit sports shirt, a performance, not performance fit, I'm sorry. A classic fit performance wear sports shirt with the wicking, like we talked about when we did Polo Sport. This is one of their shirts. This is a performance wicking shirt. All right. So it's a little bit heavier than linen, but not by much. All right. It still has a lighter weight to it. And I've explained what wicking is to you guys before. All right. Now, this particular necktie has the exact same plaid pattern as this spread colored sports shirt. All right. So we put that together for a nice, sophisticated tonal look. All right. Navy blue and white are your primary hues. All right. And they just, for navy, this look with the shirt and the matching necktie still scream spring and summer. All right. Finished the look off with a little pop of color. All right. I went with a lime with white polka dot, purple label silk handkerchief. All right. Instead of squaring it off, I did want to have a little more pop of color. So I went ahead and folded it in a traditional look. But this ensemble is a great ensemble if you have some type of business meeting, right? You could probably get away with wearing this in corporate America. You may need to probably throw some socks on. But other than that, you could probably get away with wearing this in corporate America during business hours. But it would probably be an even better look for that after hours or weekend business meeting, right? So, maybe you've climbed the corporate ladder a little bit, and to secure this client, you gotta meet with him on a Saturday, and he's gonna be at his palatial estate, I don't know, wine and cheese outside. Come on through, man. Bring the paperwork. We'll discuss the finer details. Come on through Saturday, man. We'll do that then. This is the perfect type of ensemble for that. Because if you're outdoors, you don't want to have on a wool suit on a Saturday, and you've been wearing wool suits all week during the hustle and bustle of the big city. So you could throw this on. Linen, 100%, breathable, catching that air. Everything is lightweight. It's almost like you don't have anything on. Yet, you still look serious and very presentable, right? To finish off this deal. And this deal could be the difference between you jumping from one tax bracket to another. All right. So this is a great look for something like that. It could also serve a purpose that we maybe don't like to discuss all the time, but something like a funeral, right? Maybe it's if it's a funeral during the summer months, this is something you could throw on for that. Court during the summer months. Anything where business attire might be what's called for, but it's 85, 90 degrees outside. This is that look that you can get away with, that you could put on, and you could get away with it, be in your element, but be very comfortable because of all of this 100% linen in this beautiful suit. Now, not to say that all of these looks don't have interchangeable parts, right? All of these suits have interchangeable parts. I can wear this suit jacket with a different pair of pants or a pair of shorts. I could wear these pants with a shirt, a sweater tied around my shoulders. Same with the first two rigs. This one, I have used the two pieces of this suit as interchangeable parts at least a half a dozen times. And not once have I been dissatisfied. I've worn this with a polo, the cricket polo, the big cricket player polo. I wore with these pants, like just all types of things, because the dress tartan that's in this linen is just, for lack of better words, the level of pop is just fabulous, right? Typically, whether it's tartan or dress tartan, and when we say dress tartan, typically when you see dress tartan, it's just a lot more white incorporated into the traditional tartan pattern, right? And I'm not sure if this is Gordon or McClendon. I'm not sure. I want to say this is Gordon. I want to say this is Gordon dress tartan. But anytime you see the words dress tartan, they just incorporated a lot of white, all right, into the tartan. But typically, this particular tartan, we like to bring it out during the holiday season. We talked about that before, though. It's nowhere near something that has to be limited to that. All right. For example, New York Tartan Week is like February, March. That's not holiday season. But that said, a lot of times the lay person, typically when they see tartan, they think certain tartans, they think holiday. We know better. But definitely more often than not, we don't really think about tartan like that in spring and summer months, right? But this beauty here, with, again, one of the lightest of lightweight linen suits you'll ever find, Gordon in the dress tartan. And like I said, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to say Gordon from here on, because I'm pretty sure I'm almost positive this is the Gordon dress tartan. But this particular suit features Prepster pants, all right, and a matching suit jacket, and it is just so lightweight and airy. I don't care what your weight or how your sweat glands are set up. If you find your size in this suit, I'm going to just strongly suggest you jump on it, because you're going to find uses for either the entire suit together, or the jacket alone, or the pants alone. You're going to find uses for this. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to rock this Gordon dress in spring and summer. But let's start at the bottom, okay? The bottom, I went with the deck wash white saddle shoes, all right? Deck wash white shoe with a brown leather saddle. Now, in the past, I have worn different types of shoes with this suit and or the separate pieces. The linen shoes from Rig 2 is actually a shoe that I purchased specifically for this suit, all right? But I didn't want to pair it with this suit in this episode. I really wanted to pair it with the double-breasted, all right? But those shoes I actually purchased for the purpose of going with this suit, all right? Again, no socks, but you absolutely can wear some socks with this suit, all right? Absolutely, you can wear some socks with this suit. The pants, Prepster pants, all right? No belt loops. They do have enclosures, just like they have buttons and slide snaps, just like a regular suit, but they're also Prepster pants. They tie at the waist, all right? So it casuals the suit out even more, all right? Now, if you want to have the suit be casual less, you could always just tuck the drawstring inside of your pants here, all right? Matching suit jacket. The matching suit jacket, like I said, is 100% lightweight linen, all right? It is a 3-button single vented suit jacket, all right? It has, again, the Gordon dress pattern on it. It has all the bells and whistles of a traditional suit jacket. All right. With this particular look, I did a spread collared 45-degree angled sports shirt in Columbia blue with navy and white stripes. All right. Now, if I wanted to, I could have stayed strictly linen here. I have a white linen shirt. I have a green linen shirt. I have a cream linen shirt. I have a pink linen shirt. They all would have worked here. But I did want I wanted the traditional OCBD look, the Oxford cloth button down Oxford shirt look in the solid Columbia blue. I wanted that look, but I didn't want to wear such a thick shirt, right? So this woven worked perfectly. It gave me that same look, that same vibe, but with a thinner shirt, all right? I went with a linen club tie, all right, in gold, and it's club squared off at the bottom. And just to finish off the look, I went with a silk pocket square, floral pattern, sun yellow base with a little bit of pink, a little bit of yellow. And that is our look. Now I do have it's not linen, but it's a very thin cotton flat cap, all right, or a driving cap. It is Madras patchwork, but the main tartan pattern on it is the Gordon dress. All right, so I could actually, if I wanted to wear headwear for this look, I could actually break that out, but it doesn't need it. This is a great look. This look serves the same purpose as rig 1, just with pants on your suit instead of shorts, but it serves the same purpose. Now, with that said, if this was something that I felt like, you know what, I want to wear my tartan linen suit today, and I'm only going to the mall or to IKEA or to whatever, right? The difference between this rig and the first rig is that I probably leave this just like it is. Only thing I might switch up might be the shoes. I might wear the college linen navy slippers here if I'm going out, but it's not necessarily an outing. It's not an event, but I want to wear this suit. Yeah. But like I stated in the beginning of this rig, man, listen, these parts are interchangeable, bro. These parts are interchangeable. I'm gonna tell you how dope this is. This Gordon dress tartan on 100% linen suit. These pants with a simple white short sleeve polo and a white pair of dress shoes. Like if you got a white pair of Bucks, right? Or even more casual. Like if you got, let's say you had a white pair of leather Stan Smiths with these suit pants and a white polo, right? Either tucked in, or if you had a polo hanging out, just make sure it's not too long, right? Just make sure it's the right length. Otherwise, like that's how beautiful this Gordon dress suit is, right? I'll give you another example. A white pair of chinos, a white t-shirt, right? Like a clean, brand new white t-shirt. This over top of your white t-shirt and a pair of brown penny loafers, right? Simple. A pair of brown penny loafers with a pair of white chinos, a white t-shirt, and this suit jacket over top. It's still making a statement. Again, Gordon dress tartan on 100% Lennon is totally for spring and summer, but it raises the bar. It sets the bar at a higher level because, again, the layperson thinks about tartan as far as the holidays. Even us collectors, right? Even us as stylish people, we typically don't think about tartan in the spring and summer. But this is the one that broke the mold. And that's another episode in the books. So what y'all think, man? Which was your favorite look? All right. Was it the flashy, flamboyant, tropical, exotic Rugby Royal linen suit with the fire flower floral patterns incorporated? Or was it the Madras 3-piece, basically, with the espadrilles, suit shorts, and matching suit jacket? Was it the double-breasted linen suit with the navy linen slippers and the plaid sports shirt and matching plaid tie? Or was it the Gordon dress tartan 2-piece 100% linen suit? Which one was your favorite look? At this point, I can near about guess what a few of you are gonna say was your favorite one. All right, I'll keep it to myself, because if I'm right, I'm gonna say I'm right, and if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna own up to it. Duh, it's mental health awareness month. I'm not gonna own up to being wrong this month. What are y'all thinking? But no, I do think, just from the gentlemen that do comment regularly, I kind of got an idea of who's gonna like what the most. All right. We're still pushing forward. Episode 200 is right around the corner. We are definitely going live. And I think the last time I talked to you guys, which was last week, I was leaning towards doing fall/pre-fall. No more leaning. I have fully stepped into that. I will be doing fall/pre-fall. It will be 3 rigs. I will be doing it live, and anybody who is in the live chat will be able to assist with the rigging. You know, maybe there's 2 or 3 options on a tie. Maybe there's 2 options on a shirt, something of that effect. All right. And as I told you guys before, my patrons here on Patreon, y'all get first and only dibs. You know, I know, because it's not like it's 50, 60, 70 of y'all. So the names that I see in the chat come episode 200, those will be the ones that I take into consideration which tie they want to go with, which shirt they want to go with, right? Anybody that's just, here for the free ride, man, I don't really care about your opinion. And that would be those who aren't here. All right. But anywho, we moving forward, man. I'm excited about the live, but we still have 4. After this, we have 3. So we still have 3 more episodes before we get to that live. Now, because that live is in July, I think it's July 7th, would be episode 200. One of these next 3 episodes, whether it be 190, it's not going to be this one. I'm not giving them this one. It's going to either be episode 197, 198, or 199. One of those 2 episodes is going to be, there'll be a two rig portion for the YouTube community. All right. But y'all can look forward to another episode next week. All right. And other than that, man, we're gonna keep it moving, man. It is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. For the most part, we are the only ones that care about our mental health. You know, what? And I'm just guessing. I have no actual data or data to back up this statement, right? But by my calculations, from what I see and hear on a regular basis, it's only about 5% of the female population that give a fuck about our mental health. All right. So we got to do it ourselves. We got to be responsible for that ourselves. Now, with that said, you know, if any of y'all need me, man, y'all know where to find me. Just holler at me, man. If you want to talk about something other than clothes, you just need an ear for somebody to vent, man. I'm willing to take a stab at it, man. I got a pretty good ear. But other than that, man, when it comes to your mental health, it's just really one thing you should keep in mind. And that one thing is, artists, they paint pictures. Haters paint narratives. All right. So don't be no hater. Y'all have a good one.